how has the global pandemic impacted people in midlife or mid-career?
I think what happened with everyone is they sort of took a pause and they said to themselves, am I in the right job? Am I with the right person? Am I living the right lifestyle? But more importantly, where do I want to go from here? And what I like to say is if you're 55 and healthy, you may live to be 90. So there's a whole new second half that's there for you. And I interviewed 40 amazing people who are living incredibly different kinds of lives in the second half of their life in this book, as well as a lot of great practical advice. So gear up and refire into the second half.
Yeah, that is amazing. And you're right, people are living a lot longer these days. So what is Roar and what was the inspiration behind it?
Well, the inspiration behind it was that everything I was reading and seeing was that it was about winding down, and making your life smaller and, the long slide, as we say. And I really wanted to celebrate winding up and the possibilities of, what you might be able to do in the second half in all sorts of aspects of your life. So ROAR is an acronym. It's a 4-step process. R is reimagining and, what does your favorite future look like? O is owning it. Own yourself. You now are in midlife. Let's forget midlife crisis and let's talk about midlife awakening. You now know who you are. So own that where you are right now, but own your health numbers and your financial numbers and own your age. I like to say 60 is the new 60. It isn't the new 40. And, own all of that. A is the action plan and lots of great practical advice on how to do it step by step. And then R is reassess the relationships around you, because building that posse of people around you who are going to help you move forward to where you want to go. And so ROAR is really that acronym, that 4-step process. And we want that energy of the ROAR word to move you forward into the second half.
Yeah, I definitely love what ROAR stands for. Sometimes we're told, we should always be reinventing ourselves. So what does it mean to reimagine yourself and own who you are?
One of the things that we all know is that we're constantly being asked to reimagine ourselves. So, think about something as simple as when your kids are gone and you've become an empty nester. You've got to kind of reimagine what's your life going to look like now. And already there are natural stages in our lives where we reimagine who we want to be. But the big surprise, I think, for many people who are in their early 60s and they've decided to retire from their career or their job, is this realization that they may live another 20 years or more. And so there's a lot of things that they can do that they may not have really thought about until they step back and say, gee, I have the opportunity to reclaim something from my youth that I really wanted to pursue, or turn a hobby into a business, or just do something new in community service. So the possibilities of reimagining, I think we have to open ourselves up to what can be as we live longer. And you notice I like to say live longer as opposed to get older, because it's just a different way of framing it in our own minds. One of the great things that I experienced was the first 100-year-old man to cross the finish line of a marathon. And he ran his first marathon when he was 82. So, that's an incredible story of how, fitness as we're living longer is going to play itself out. So all kinds of opening up of what might be your future as opposed to making your life smaller.
That all sounds like amazing information. Thank you so much, Michael. And thank you all for watching. We'll be right back after this.